So I can hitchhike. Not going that way. I can do thumbs up, I can do thumbs down, I can do maybe.
Today's a pretty bad day, so I get up and it's 7 AM. I'm not going to get on the boat. Hospital in Thailand, and the Thai doctor's words were, oh shit. And he's advised I go home. I'm just going to set my camera up in the hostel.
Just before I check out, which I'm late to do, I wanted to record something in this room while I have a room to myself. When's the last time I recorded? After the full moon party. So since then, I had a boat booked the next day to go to Catao. I was going to go to Catao and do a diving course. In the morning, I decided not to get on that boat. I've had 10 days left of my visa in Thailand, and there's stuff I wanted to see in the north. I didn't want to not waste it. Catao's meant to be one of the best islands, but I've been on the beach scene for a while. I thought, let's go to the north and do a bit of culture before I leave the country. Watched any of these videos before or know me at all, you know I've had an issue with my wrist for a while. So while I was in Sarataya, I couldn't get a flight straight to Chiang Mai, so I had to come to Saratani. I had to come to Saratani for a night last night, so I could catch a flight today up to Chiang Mai. I decided to visit the hospital and see nothing to go on my wrist, and I got told that I definitely 100% need surgery. So that's how my day went. It was a whole lot of travel, followed by bad news. Gutted, but I'm not giving up. I'm not ready to go home yet. I don't want to go home. I've just got out here. I've just started to get into the mindset. This is what life's about. I found myself like, even when I'm just like a crappy bus, being happy that that's what I'm doing rather than at home in a routine life. And then I get told that I've got to go back to that, to go and have surgery on the scaphoid for a minimum of 3 months. In the grand scheme of things, it don't seem like that big a deal. Go home, get the surgery, 3 months later, are you back out here? Just depress me. I'll spend the 3 months just banging my head against the wall. So I'm looking at other options. I may live in Thailand for 3 months and get the surgery out here. So yeah, that's an option. Surgery in Thailand, live here for 3 months, then carry on as planned. So I'm having a bit of I'm happy still, like physically I'm okay, I'm not depressed, I'm not crying into my pillow or anything. I'm having a little bit of a crisis while I'm out here. I've now got to check out of the hotel, find a taxi to take me to the airport, fly to Chiang Mai. It's in the northern part of the country, I'm southern at the moment. Once I've got there, I'm going to have to go check into the hostel, put my stuff there, hope there's a locker in the hostel, I can lock my stuff away safely, and travel to this hospital so they can assess me there themselves and decide whether I need the surgery. I know they're going to say I will, because the guy I spoke to last night, although he was Thai, he spoke perfect English. And I've done some research myself to figure out how to stay here for 3 months on a visa. So I've got a lot of sorting out to do. It's not going to be a fun couple of days. Do 3 months in Thailand. 3 months will go like that, right? I've got to go catch my flight. Anyway, bit of a crappy time. Just a little bit rubbish, but I'm happy about it. Of course I'm happy about it. I'm always happy about it. It's all I can be. Happy. Seriously. I'm having to carry a backpack, pack, walk around.
Okay, so I won't be doing too much recording today because my camera's packed away and I haven't got a lot of battery on my phone. It's the only thing I have with my travel document, like my flight documents on it for today. So I can't afford for it to run out of battery. So I said I wasn't going to record much, but Seritani's pretty cool. It's like really back street. It looks quite similar to the other places I've been, except when you look closely you realise that everybody eating at these local places are the Thai people. Everybody on the motorbikes are owners of the motorbikes rather than rentals. The shops are aimed at the Thai people, and people are looking at me like it's an unusual encounter rather than a day-to-day one. It's nice, I like it. When I was in a taxi last night I saw a harbour, and I guess I'm going to be able to get good food there, so I'm trying to work my way to the harbour. I can't find it, and for some reason I thought it was this direction just looking at the sky. I have literally no logic to that logic, but the sky was bluer over there and it's cloudy here, so I'm walking that way. I'm giving up. I'm sure it wasn't that far away from the hostel, so I've turned around and I'm going in the opposite direction. See, there's some stuff in Seritania. I think I found a shopping mall. Oh, it's got a KFC, it must be a shopping mall, right? I will not be eating breakfast there, but I'm going to look for some running trainers because I've been looking everywhere I go, and so far I've found zero. Hi, where can I get trainers? Up. Cup and cup. Stand still in the elevator. Walking up, it's a London thing, I think. Yes! We are probably going to buy some trainers. I think I finally made my way back to the hostel. Right, it's my bag. That's it. Yeah, this is it. Sweet! On my way to the airport, rather early, because I just don't want any hassle, to be honest. So I bought a pair of trainers. They're Night Freeze 5.0s. I looked at getting these trainers about a year ago, but I refused to pay the price for them, so I've got some cheaper ones that kind of mimic the same idea, which were Duramo caramels, something like that. They only cost me like £45 instead of the £140 that these were meant to cost. And here in Thailand I got them for, I think it was about £65. Right, we're all checked in. Feel quite rough actually. Been a stressful 48 hours. Something healthy, I want something healthy. Gusto smoothie bar. I'll try passion fruit and mango, please. Yeah. Impressed with the smoothie. Not impressed with the staff. Not too friendly. We come in there. Oh yeah. Landed a few hours ago. I got a tuk-tuk to my hostel, which is very nice actually. That's spooky. So I've gone for a walk. I wanted to see how I get my bearings in relation to where I was last time I was in Chiang Mai. And it's quite a while. I've walked a couple of miles. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But it's quite weird being back somewhere I've been before, recognising places and going, oh right, yeah, I know where I am now. I've got to go that way. In Thailand, that's odd. And I may be living here for like 3 months. I may have this as my base, so I guess I'll know it quite well after that. It's quite an exciting thought. I wanted to get my camera out and do a proper setup and record some actual like decent quality video today, but it's hard when you're in dorms. So I'm going to go to Tipsy Manor and see if my 2 friends are there still. Yeah, Tipsy's locked up. I got lost and I was walking back to the hostel. I was walking past and saw this going on. Look at this sport.
19 14 168 แต้ม
Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ những video hấp dẫn.
It's absolutely mental. Like a cross between volleyball, Muay Thai, boxing, and badminton.
Can't win a fun war. I can't lose a fun war either. So I can draw at fun wars.